Okay. I guess I should get into Zoom, huh?
Yes.
It might just help a little bit.
Yes, it will.
Zoom. Okie dokie. It's that time. Right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because, we're just doing shit.
Yeah. And yeah, get off there. Cat's tearing up plants that he's not supposed to be tearing up over there. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday, July 19th, 2022. Here inside and outside Shroud Avatar. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. As people are slowly making their way in here. Giveaways are open! Exclamation, I love free shit on both sides! Exclamation, bundle me! Get in on streamer bundles, which will be given away at the bottom and the top of the hour, or the butt of the hour and the end of the show, however you want to look at it. And we'll be doing twofers today because it's Taco Tuesday, or Twofer Tuesday, so make sure you stick around. We got some breaking news. I don't know if this is breaking news or not, but massively overpowered has a story that really isn't much of a story, which is just too funny because apparently they've got nothing better to write about. Nothing better to write about.
Nothing good to write about. But let's go ahead and go over to massively overpowered, and so that way we can talk about it.
You wanna go to that Tweetiverse first and get a chuckle out of that?
Well, we could. Let's go to the Tweeterverse first, and what's on the Tweeterverse?
Exciting.
Nothing. We covered that yesterday.
I know that. And what did you tell me today? So read it and then tell me what you told me today.
Exciting. Finally, we have our first Unity 2021 build through the build process, working on the last few issues, but hope to have it live for testing later today.
And as of today,
QA server patch still not on. Oh, wait. Yep. Nope. Not on. It's still on Unity 2018.
still has not been patched. So
because here's my QA server launcher, and then let me go ahead and open up the game, and here I'll do this the easy way. I'll provide you a screenshot in like 20 or 30 seconds if I can remember where I installed games, and then
installed games,
Shroud of the avatar, Soda QA, and then right click on the launcher and go to properties, and then go to details. Nope, not launcher. The actual game file, the actual Shroud.exe details. And you can see that it is Unity 20, and there you go. Let's go ahead and post that in chat for Laz, so that way he can see that. Nope, still 2018. But yeah.
And you see that where in this? Okay, I see it.
So I've got the patcher fully updated. I've got the Shroud of the Avatar .exe properties, and where it says the product version, that is the file version. Both of those are the Unity versions.
Yes. 2018. That's right. There it is.
Yeah. Yep. So still not upgraded.
Bridge Troll wants to know, what difference will Unity 2021 make? Let's go ahead and go out to that that article where they sort of explain it, but
yeah. Yeah.
Sort of explain it.
Yes. That article on that webpage called Massively OP, where Shroud of the Avatar talks about ending contests and moving to a new Unity 2021 build. Yes.
I love the intro.
Last week,
Mythic
saw Shroud of the Avatar fire up another live stream featuring several of the devs and Richard Garriott in attendance, and most of the discussion focused around giveaways, speaking with a streamer of the game, and a Greyhound puppy. Also, there were a couple of bits about the MMO as well. Then after that, one of the larger topics of conversation was the move to Unity 2021, the latest version of the game engine, which is noted as a means to make the game perform better and allow the devs to apply some other improvements as well. The devs have pushed through the build hold on, I have to there.
Push through the build process, yeah, which leads to the tweet.
For this upgrade to the game, and are hoping to have it go live for testing later today. Another topic of the conversation was the announced End of dev run contest as a result of the developer running them going AFK for an extended time, and with no other devs to take on the responsibility. And I really wish that they would note that the dev responsible is a volunteer.
Volunteer.
Volunteer. The plan from here on out is to give players the tool to run their own contests, which should operate similar to the fishing and treasure hunt contest that have been run previously. And here's a link to the live stream and the tweet.
Yeah, the link to the live stream is in the middle of fucking nowhere on the live stream. I actually clicked the button and listened in there, and it's Richard giving away cloaks. It's got nothing to do with anything they put in the article where they tagged this at the 45-minute and 15-second mark, which just makes me wonder. Massively overpowered makes me wonder quite a bit to begin with, but you know, it is what it is, because at least it's not Bree. So
yeah.
My cat is obnoxiously rambunctious today. Hey.
Well, I just dumped a bunch of catnip on the ground earlier for Tyrion, so we'll find out what he does.
Yeah. My cat doesn't need it. He's attacking a cord that goes to a fan over there.
Do you think Tyrion needs it?
No.
Okay. So do you want to read the comments?
Hang on a second.
Okay. Yeah.
As soon as I get up, he bolts. So I have to get this cord out of here so he doesn't damage the cord. Otherwise, my fan will no longer run. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Although how he got this cord out in the first place, I don't know.
So, Unity 2021 is the long-term support version. Unity 2022 is not the long-term support version.
Unity 2022 is the we're working on it version.
The current long-term support version. Whereas the current release is 2022. So the next long-term support version will be Unity 2023 if they keep up with that naming convention.
Yes, if.
So yeah.
So we have what comments on this news article? Is that what we're saying?
We have 14 comments.
Oh yay!
And starting with Larry, who's or actually I'm just going from the top, which was 3 hours ago.
Is it to be fair?
Yes, it's the newest.
Ordered by newest.
To be fair. To be fair. To be fair. It was considerate of Gary to take time that he could have spent on his newest scam to revisit one of his older scams. Shroud isn't a scam, though. I mean, it's an actual playable game, unlike Star Citizen.
8 years, people. 8 years. Yeah, unlike Star Citizen, which is still in freaking alpha.
Well, okay, so Laz, you can't use the 8 years. Otherwise, you'd be able to use that same logic, apply it to Star Citizen, because they have announced or allowed alpha access to their development.
Well, you know, what are we talking? 2014 for both games, technically.
We're going with 3 full years of, or 4 years of actual released game for Shroud of the Avatar.
Right, but the game has been in production for 8 years, and we have a release game for 4 years.
So yeah. Got to make that grift, I guess, from Sarah. And Larry's like, got to keep those soda whales on the hook long enough to get them hooked on Garrett's newest NFT scam. Soup 4000. I think the internal maintenance of the engine would be an internal topic, but when there's nothing else for them to report to the players. Funny from Marcus. Another promise from years ago. Good, I left the game. Narficus coming back with a meme. A moment to acknowledge Unity, or at least Unity's role at Catnip Games. Unity 2018, showing the workplace. Unity 2021, around the all this is now your fault. Unity 2018 showing Unity 2020 around the workplace. That's funny. If only he had made that actually legible in some other way.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Unity 2018 blaming Unity 2021 that it's all Unity 2021's fault. Is that what the meme is?
Yeah. All this is now your fault.
Yeah,
yes.
2021 is now all the fault. Yeah, it's not the 18's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, because who blames Unity for all their problems?
And Bridge Troll, New World, it is funny because they have an actual visible population, but they all talk like the game is dead. Well, when there was 1 million players and you drop to less than 15,000 players consecutively in under a year, yeah, to them, I guess the game is dead because it must have looked like WoW in the beginnings when there were literally hundreds of people running around. I've seen people running around. I've run into people. I've actually run into an old friend who I've played with already, and I'm waiting to get together with you in the game as well. So for those of you who took advantage of that Amazon Prime sale and picked up New World for half off.
Nope. But Ash Finn, dev running the contest goes AFK and no one else will take responsibility. That's the full Wikipedia entry for Soda, under development. Narficus coming back with too long didn't raid the entire situation. The dev was the second person hired from the community to run events, and now Catnip Games apparently can't find another replacement to do the same thing. Yeah. Narficus coming back with another topic of conversation was the announced end of DevRunt. Wasn't this exactly how Winston was brought onto the team in the first place? A community member doing the job of dev, just like Elgarian. If only there were some world famous bestest game designers ever who could see this small indie team and volunteer to help their plight. Winston might have been spared fishing for ideas like, have you ever dance partied in a dungeon?
Somebody knows him all too well.
Yes. Robert with a serious set of questions. I've never bothered to check if you were asked or if you were, whether you answered as such on Reddit. And ones that I would like to ask, if I'm to be honest, I'd just love to see your responses because I honestly don't think you would just say yes or no to either of the questions. Do you even play Shroud of the Avatar anymore? And if not, when was the last time you played? The last one assumes you have played. I don't know you in game. Narficus is like, I continually check on how, but Shroud can be played offline is made into a more of a farce as every month Shroud stays further and further from its so-called design god, with episode 2 making more content that is only online. I almost have to have the entire failure to Lord British Presents catalog with the sister scams. Underworld Ascendant wrapped up with a nice cratering into selling System Shock 3 to Tencent, to the shock of even Stephen Nick of Night Dive. See Blade Runner's fiasco, before spamming the backers for Crowfall in the update post without even bothering to format the copy-pasted email. Currently, Shroud and Star Citizen are in a fight for which one might someday achieve full content or actually become MMO. So far, it looks like StarCraft by RG's default to MMO NFT, while Shroud can't even strike through dance party, PvP tournament, fishing party, treasure hunt. Find a second replacement member to run community events. Strike through Elgarian, strike through Winston. Your name here. Indeed, for the double digits of the farce masquerading as an MMO. No, I can slash dance when going AFK on break and raid party in actual MMOs. when even the regulars say, imagine you start to play a new MMO just to find out within the first week that in-game involves mindlessly grinding control points with lots of players just AFKing. The odds are you're just going to leave soon. And that Frost Giant boss that took months to get working, or the POT ghost towns littering the world map going up for sale, was funny when there was actual requested features based upon the ghost towns. Thrilling. Snarking on this is more entertaining than going AFK on Control Point or in Dance Party or exploring another garish abomination breaking the game of a pot, while the development shenanigans continue to deliver everything but the game. People actually pay a subscription while the features keep getting cut unless they step in to run the events themselves. Yeah, that's why Shroud is at the lowest average ever among even those who can like it. And now you know me in game.
Good Troll, I'm not going to say that they were a mistake. I'm going to say that the mistake was selling more than they should have. They should have stuck with the initial idea and the initial low numbers. And when they saw the demand for it, they got money hungry and started selling them. And after they stopped selling them and episode 2 came out and they saw the demand even more for them, they opened them back up and then allowed them all to be sold in both first and second episodes again, which again shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have been adding more towns to first episode land when you have second episode land to fill, which filled up rather quickly.
Too many.
Absolutely, Coeur d'Alene. Way too many sold is really what it was. Because the promise that land was going to be scarce and that your land deeds would be worth value because there was only so much land in the game got thrown right the frick out the window, because anytime you just need more land, you just sell POTs and poof, more land appears, making those deeds rather friggin' worthless. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, why don't you do that? And when you do, share it with us. I'm sure you will.
What's he going to do?
Write up his thoughts on why POTs killed the game, he says.
Write up your thoughts on why any lack of PvP killed the game. Write your thoughts up on...
All right, let's finish this, and then we'll get to...
there are several people involved. I thought it was just Chris at this point. Similarly, I thought Gary abandoned this disaster when backers wouldn't give him enough money to fund his Flight of Fancy. Because, poor Richard just can't afford to fund his own game with his hundreds of millions he spends going to space and to the bottom of the ocean and whatnot. Honestly, I'm surprised that Chris can find time to continue doing anything with Shroud, given that he's also heading up Garrett's upcoming crypto scam. Narficus is like, even the question of what company comprises the current dev team is met with the Defense Forces weapons. Grand hand waving until a couple of those wearing the dev tags can tiptoe around the question to lock and bail from it. When the event announcement was locked, guess what happened? Shroud is still in the same good hands of it as it always has been, and that's the problem. And that's pretty much it. That's our comments from that.
That's the comments. Yeah, the hundreds of millions. And it wasn't even 30 million to go to space. 30 million is the number he got for selling Origin systems to EA. Okay, he got 30 million for selling his company to EA Games. He didn't spend all 30 million going into space. He spent a good portion of it going into space, but he didn't spend all of it going into space. So the hundreds of millions.
Google the cost.
We could, but I'm not going to waste my time because it's pretty much irrelevant. Holy crap, there was an update.
Where was an update?
Oh, to one of my game engine thingies here. Let's see, what did Coeur d'Alene give us here?
Coeur d'Alene brought up the $30 million to go to space.
And it cost him $30 million. Yeah, see, I don't believe that's the actual cost. Of course, we can always ask Richard directly.
It's also,
and who wrote
it's also
this?
probably in his book.
Interesting, though. Interesting. But let's talk about some AFK stuff because this gets even funnier.
Well, even the Wikipedia article says reported cost of $30 million with links to two different things, one from 2018 and another one from Space Adventures announces first, second generation astronaut.
Yeah, gee, CNBC posting something wildly inaccurate? Shocking, yes.
CNBC wasn't off. So the information from 2008 was the $30 million. That was from a Houston Chronicle article.
Houston Chronicle.
The other one was Houston Chronicle article from 2008. The other one was from Space Adventures Ltd, which was the corporation.
Moving right along to the next topic.
But yeah, 30 million would be accurate.
Control points with AFKers.
What? No way. There's a concept called being considerate. That seems to be lost with people who AFK at control points. So unless you're in a private group and everyone doesn't mind you being AFK, stop doing it in public groups. So unless their pet is so kick-ass that it's doing that much damage to benefit the group, you're going AFK as just being downright rude, lazy, and inconsiderate. You're writing off other people to do all the work to give you free experience without their permission. Stop it. You know who you are. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you.
My pet does all that work, B. So if you ever see me out there, just understand that my pet does do that work.
As Anpu points out, I would assume the group leader could ban the players from the group.
Hello, but it gets even better. It gets even better because
sometimes the leader is AFK.
So the guy who's running the group is AFK, and you're gonna bitch about it because the guy running the group is the AFKer himself. Ooh, yes. Ampu, that's hilarious. Absolutely. Continue on, though.
Coeur d'Alene's like, I did my first control point in years today, and within an hour gained 4 levels in GM 6 skills. The group I was with was awesome. They didn't mind that my melee attacks were doing nothing to help the battle and were nominal at best. Having said that, I still tried to do my part, and the group appreciated the effort. To Queen Bee's point, going AFK in such a situation is just not cool unless sanctioned by the team ahead of time. Tirag's like, positive participation is what it's all about. I thought it was the hokey pokey. I was in the same group with you on my GK character, but it had already attacked before I arrived. I don't normally do control points, but I felt the need to team up and enjoy the chaos of control point battle with others. That's awesome. I had such a great time, even though I wasn't doing much damage. It's the camaraderie of Shroud that always keeps me coming back.
Almost. It's almost that time, Bridge Troll. Not just yet. Tina says if the leader is AFK, then you all should leave and make your own group with blackjack and hookers.
That's right. This is not about what level a person is or how much damage they are doing or not doing. It's about presence, about the person sitting in front of their computers and actually making an effort to help the group. Even the lowest person in the group can be helpful by looting or practicing their skills. This is about seeing way too many players just going AFK and making everyone else do the work for them. I know I'm not the only person that gets irritated by this. It's inconsiderate and rude.
You know, you always have the option to take your ball and go home as well, B, and start another party. And go start your own party, and then you don't have to deal with that. Of course, as soon as you do that, you'll find more.
Right.
You know, that's my biggest point in this game, Coeur d'Alene, is people like to complain about shit when all you have to do is either go to the next scene and get away from it, ban the person from the group, or move on and make your own. But instead, we're going to bitch about it because you stay in these parties and you deal with it instead of just going, screw this noise. Let me open my own party, and if you do it in my party, then I'm going to kick your ass out. You know, the problem solved, buddy. Problem solved. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that.
This party, I'm going home.
That's right.
The funny part is what they should have done is everybody cast invisibility on yourself at the same time, except for the AFK guy. Watch the AFK die. Don't res him. Let him spin that 5-minute timer, and while he's dead, he's not accruing that XP.
Again, just kick him out of the group. But yeah, when it's the leader who is doing it,
and when he teleports, he goes all the way back to the entrance of the scene. So, problem solved. But this is no need for a forum post on this. I mean, there's all kinds of ways. You just have to be smarter about it.
Yeah, let alone a 2-page forum post, but continue on. But first off, the butt of the hour has arrived.
I lost my place because it was the same shit over and over and over again.
You're at Chirag, but we're going to stop and do a couple of giveaways.
Ooh, Wendy's getting a scroll over on, or a streamer bundle on my side. And Lancel's here. Haven't seen her in forever. How you doing? Aloha, Lancel.
Econdis and Lomir. Where is she? On the lot?
Yes. And then Wiener
Lancel
number 2.
Lancerman, yes.
Is also Lomir.
Lomir getting himself a couple bundles. Congratulations. You're going to have to wait because I already opened the trade window with them, so you can't do it until...
Come on.
Well, you got to wait on Lomir. Not my fault. Lomir's fault.
I'm dragging random things from my inventory, and somehow that's grabbing other shit.
Thank you.
Underneath my inventory window.
Thanks for the 2 streamer bundles.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. Okay, giveaway for the bundles. Open again! Exclamation mark!
Don't win anything too pricey.
Oh, win it all.
I know, I'm being facetious. Because, he's going to get that big bottle or that big letter O. Or that 0.
He's going to be dooting.
Dooting like Tina.
So where am I going?
Chirag. There have been a few times
when a guilty, and I felt like we were pretty much the only ones active doing anything. We would leave the vicinity and wait for the deaths to pile up before finally leaving the party. Pretty sure, petty, I know, but it sure did feel good.
There you go.
And Pooh's like, so what's the actual issue? No idea. From Queen Bee. Coeur d'Alene's, then boot them from the group. Problem solved.
There you go. I'm waiting for that.
It would be great if it was that easy. In Shroud, only the party leader can boot someone from the group. Some people don't like creating conflict by booting people from the group. Group leaders may not be paying attention. I've noticed that they won't even boot people who have stated that they are leaving and have gone offline. I've been in groups where the leader was the one who went AFK. the leader may not care. In the most recent situation, the AFK player was in the same guild as the leader. So, like I said, I would rather people just take responsibility for themselves and stop being rude. Form a new fucking party.
Take responsibility for your own game and go start your own friggin' party. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially, you're complaining about a party leader who has his guildie in there, who you don't know whether he gave his guildie permission to sit there and AFK all freaking day or not, and you're not willing to ask. You're just going to come onto the forums and bitch about it instead of taking your own action and being proactive about it. Yes.
Yeah. First and foremost, why is someone after a time when marked AFK even in a party? Coeur d'Alene's like, while I empathize with your frustration, this scenario is kind of hilarious.
Amen. Amen, Coeur d'Alene.
F. Bowler's like, that's more than hilarious. That's soda.
That's Shroud, baby. Where is it?
Shroud.
Where is it? There it is. There it is. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
There it is. I knew it was coming. Coeur d'Alene, you're killing me. I love it. I love this shit. I tell you what.
Do we have to continue another page and a half of this?
Yeah, might as well. I want to see what everybody's got to say here.
If the players aren't themselves late game or experienced players that know what they're doing on a fresh character, this behavior is really self-destructive. Firstly, because Soda has such a large emphasis on community and being inconsiderate to the group dynamic in any case can really backfire. Secondly, because getting so much XP skills without any creative inspiration or cost is a huge misstep. Hate to say it, but the Shroud concept of XP is a huge misstep. Because you gain XP or you spend XP in skills you aren't even using. Like horse riding.
You use a skill and you gain XP in a skill that's irrelevant.
Yeah. It's like there's so much other shit that's wrong.
Yeah, I shouldn't be swinging my sword and getting horse riding skills. I really shouldn't.
Yeah. Or swinging your sword and increasing your intelligence.
Unless you're swinging your sword well on your horse, but you can't do that.
Yeah, but...
Well, that would be a good point. Yeah, that would be a good point.
Laz, do me a favor. Go to the updates, because we need to talk about this.
What updates?
Go to the all updates on the main page. Go to the release updates for whatever, and then skip down to the section called sales and bonus events, because we forgot to cover this.
Oh no, we covered it.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did, because there was no mention of all the bonus events. That's why we covered it.
No. Sales and bonus events. Are you there?
I'm looking for it. Sales and bonus events. Yeah.
To commemorate the birth of Lord British, double XP will be turned on until the end of July 4th. It will also be turned on for the extended weekend live stream with Lord British on July 15th, lasting through the end of day, July 18th.
Yeah, we covered this. But anyway,
what day is today? What day is today?
20th?
19th. Okay. Did you happen to notice your XP for today?
No, I don't even look at it anymore, to tell you the truth.
Oh. What hasn't been turned off?
Double XP?
Yes.
Have you done anything to experience any XP today?
Or the fact, let's bring this up while you're here. Let's go over to the store and click on add-ons.
Oh. Wait.
They're back to 20%. Okay, so they did change that because it was at 25% on the crowns.
Oh, okay.
They were down to 75. Yeah, they were down to 70. I think it was.
Yeah, 75. No, it was
70. 70.
It was
That's
25%
25.
off.
Yeah, 70. Yeah, 75. You're right. Now it's back. So that is back.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yes,
You ready for?
because there have been no patches.
And we don't need no sneaky patches.
Yeah. But going back to that's Shroud, baby. That's Shroud, baby. Let's go. Simply AFK in these upper level groups really destroys this critical quality. Heck, even double XP can be a curse if you aren't careful, and don't get me started on obsidian potions. Coswell's like at adventure level 150. I don't know if I count as in game. I can't imagine spending my time sitting around on a control point. I guess sometimes during single XP, during double XP, in-game players can attenuate so much faster in places that are more fun and give better loot. So why grind a control point? The infamous Coswald. I can't tell you how many pieces of equipment crafted by you I've looted off of baddies. Queen Bee's like, this is like becoming a game of telephone. This post is about not going AFK while in a public group. Since control points tend to be mainly public groups for XP, most people will join control points to get XP. If you're going to go in a public group and go AFK, then you are making people do the work for you to give you free XP.
Amen.
If they don't give you permission to go AFK and you are contributing nothing to help the group, then you are being rude and inconsiderate.
Don't
Maybe that person had an agreement with the leader of the group.
Like you stated earlier, yeah. The guild member who is AFK of the group leader, you don't know whether he had permission or not, but you're going to bitch about it because you don't know whether he had that permission. You just assume that you're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the only exception I see are those who have extremely strong pets that are doing huge amounts of damage that compensate for the players that go AFK.
That would be people like me.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm usually just sitting here plunking arrows into things while I watch my pet do all the work because, you know.
And off topic, Gwendolyn's like, in case you are unaware, you can return that Coswald crafted equipment for a chance to win gold. And strong pets aren't an excuse. It is breaking game rules to just leave your computer logged in to an adventure area with just your pet collecting XP for you. And in the same way, it's rude for people to do it as a control point, unless it's a private group where everyone is in the party has signed off on it. People going AFK in groups is one of the reasons I never got into the whole control point thing, but I think that has worked out better for me to enjoy my game. And then Berrigan's like, where are your spots for better XP and loot?
I thought he wanted to know where the spots were for going AFK so he can go AFK.
Yeah. That's my favorite way to hunt is AFK, by the way. Yes. Because no one would ever do anything around Shroud.
Ever.
Yeah. Some of my favorites are the Panopticon, the Rise, the Jotungrund, Mirkur, Spectral Peaks, the Well of Alder, Northwest Blackblade Foothills, Lamix Extreme, and even the ever popular Breach. Mixed in with that is a decent amount of changing around player dungeons to try new rooms, totems, configurations, which is something I enjoy nerding out on. Of those, Spectral Peaks and Well of Alder are the hardest for XP, but Alder is by far the best for loot, and Peaks is great if you're trying to build spider totems and get Zen stuff. Really excited to do an Earth Moon Druid someday. So if I'm worried about my XP, I will do those for say 45 minutes, then pop over to a higher XP spot to finish the attenuation. Oh, Spindle Skog is very good as well, and the Shadow Essences make wonderful potions. My recent builds have been taming or magic based, so I'm not as much. I have not spent as much time there. It makes me miss being heavy earth with a nice big hammer.
Man.
Yeah. Alley Oops, like, I don't think people who are often rude and inconsiderate care about being thought rude and inconsiderate. Your post might have an impact on a minority of people who just didn't realize, but for the most part, whatever.
Even the moderator doesn't give a crap.
No, I mean, so the fun part, like, for moderation purposes, Berrigan's stubbornly sticking to archery. Is that on topic or off topic?
I believe it's on topic because that's what I do.
No, but it's off topic because the topic of the post is about people going AFK in parties.
I don't just do enough damage to attenuate, which is part of being in the party. So
He's not talking about hunting in a party. He's talking about hunting by himself.
you don't know that.
I might try Spectral Peaks again, but I think you probably need fire magic there to be truly effective. That is a conversation between him and Coswald where they're talking about where to go for the best XP.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Adam's like,
too
it's
bad,
very
so
possible
sad.
to stick to archery, but also try out some OP stuff. Why not Bard Tamer spec with amazing archery skills? You can alternate very quickly and still enjoy archery. Easy button at its best right there. I'm currently Bard Tamer spec with bowl arms, which is very close to using range. Lots of funds and fills up XP very quickly. Edit also, if you're not into taming, can switch taming out for tactics spec or maybe air, and then you should be able to attenuate rather quickly. Still, Bard spec is still key for me. AA is too powerful for me not to use with the spec. If you're doing physical damage yourself or with your pet, Bard spec is a must. For me personally, Bard spec and high frenzy skill removes the need for Tamer spec, but gives you the ability to still use a super effective pet when needed. For me, removing Tamer spec and replacing with something else is usually harder to manage, but you can gain power if you do it right. So that's about individual hunting, not party hunting. Try an animal hunt in Tanglemire, slaying everything. You'd be really surprised at how fast the XP builds, especially during double XP. That's single player, single hunt. I've seen plenty of these just being folks grinding up their alts. They just multi-box in the alt and fight their way, their primary, the alt just sits AFK. That is on topic. Yes. Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to add on to that?
No. Yeah. Go start your own party is all I'm going to add to that. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Go start your own party if you're not happy.
All I have to say right now at this point in the game, you have a 66% chance to win a bundle on my stream currently.
66% chance?
Yes. 66%. Only 3 people are in it.
Oh, okay.
It's better than 50. 3 people. I'm pulling 2, so that one person.
No, if there was 2 in, then a 50% chance would be better than a 60% chance, wouldn't it?
Oh, now 4.
I can tell you there's 5 whole entrants into mine.
So Bridge Troll. Remember, it would actually be it would be much higher than that, than the 66%, because remember, I'm pulling 2 because it's Taco Tuesday. So that first person has a 33% chance. The second one has a 50% chance, but if you so it ends up being like 67 is or 80.
He ain't 70 got the percentages right.
Yeah. What? 50-50?
Well, 2 people would be 50% chance. So I don't know how you said that would be
3 people is 33. Then it drops down to 50%, but it's not one where you add up those percents. You actually have to like.
So if those 3 people wouldn't have had a 66% chance, they would have had a double percentage, and so it wouldn't have been 33, would it?
The first drawing is 33. The second one is 50. So it's higher than 66% chance to get a scroll, but now it's dropped down because we've got 5 people.
Actually, once you eliminate that first person, the odds change because that person is now eliminated from winning again. So that actually changes the odds even more considerably.
Yes, but now it's at 5. So
Anyway,
And
moving
remember,
right along.
subscribers have a much better odds of winning.
Yes.
Moving right along. Close that tab, because control points with AFKers. Let's go with a wish list item. Also control point related.
Placeable control points?
Placeable control points? My wish list for today is a control point that is placeable in dungeons, basements, and POTs. I think this would open up a whole new dynamic for player-run events, scenes, and that's not PvP. Multiple control points could be placed in the same scene. This control point would have the following attributes. Keeps track of time of each group in the scene that has held it, and who is the current winner. Groups would have player parties, individual players not in a party, and the mob. Control point acts as a magnet for mobs, so any mobs in the defined radius would be attracted to it like current control points. Once they reach it, they fight whoever is there and just stay on it. This would be any mobs in a dungeon area or any spawned by the GM potion spawning. This control, that's tech, man. You're asking for things where...
Yeah, because first off, there are no mobs in a POT, so you can throw that freaking idea right out the window. You can't place mobs in a POT. So toss that one out the window. Not gonna do it, but be prudent.
Yeah, special.
Yeah. Where were you? Number 3?
Control point has a configurable match time that can be set by the person placing it. Right click, set a time from a menu, etc.
Okay, that's not a control point. Control points don't have time limits.
Hey, yeah.
You're asking for something totally brand new, which is not a control point.
Yeah. This is all tech that he wants built that isn't going to work. Control point would begin timing once any group has taken control of the control point for the first time. The control point communicates via zone messages who will let the zone know when the control point went zone, when the control point changes hands, periodic updates on time remaining, and the current leader when the control point ends. After the control point has ended, statistics on time held are announced by the control point in the zone.
Yeah. 1,000 points off light, or is that supposed to be 1,000 points of light? Yeah.
This is way too much like brand new tech. And how buggy is this going to be, Tirag? That's the real question.
First off, this isn't a control point that he's describing, because control points don't have leaders. Okay, there is no leader in a control point. Either the party is in or the party is out. There is no leader. Yeah. Oh yes, part of the wouldn't be prudent. Absolutely.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Is so yeah. When it changes hands, control points don't change hands. Either you have them or you don't. The NPCs never actually take a control point. That's just the way control points work. So either you own it or you don't own it, and there is no ifs, ands, buts, or otherwise. Yeah. And resets once the time is run out. So if you set it the timer screwed up and nobody gets whatever it is that the control point was controlling, then you're screwed royally, and it makes absolutely no sense.
No,
it makes no sense.
It's like this concept of teams. You would also have to see that as well. I mean, it's like way too complicated.
Are we talking about possibly having factions in games? Is that what we might be suggesting?
What? No, not even.
Yeah.
Not even. I mean, it's like if you want to do something similar to that, just go to Ardoris and go to the arena there and realize, didn't they break that a long time ago, like 3 years ago? The Ardoris arena that they broke?
Yeah, it's been broke for as
3
long
years.
as I can remember.
It's like this wish list, way too much broken stuff. Does anyone use any arena? No, they do not.
I don't know. When was the last time any of you out there were in either arena?
The one in
Ar-
Owl's
ar-
Head or the one in
arena?
Ardoris?
What arena?
Yeah,
There's arenas in the
yeah,
game, you say?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or what about that scene that they created that they incentivized people where you have to have 5 people show up to it?
Oh, that was.
I'd remember what it is, but I don't even know if it's in my teleport list because only like 3 people have been there.
Yeah, what the hell was the name of that scene?
Uh,
That you have to have 5 people in order to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to
The
have
Obsidian
5
Trials.
people.
The Obsidian
Yeah.
Trials, yeah.
Yeah.
Or that really great PvP scene they created called Blood Bay. When was the last time you saw anybody fighting out in Blood Bay? Let's pull up the friends
Yeah.
list here. First off, there's the
What
friends list. Yeah. Let's pull up the Alt F looking for group. How about that?
Oh,
look at that. There's actually a
Nothing?
group out there.
What? Ulrich started an hour ago he's playing Adventure in XP with dragons.
With dragons, not even a control point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's talk about location. Not even Blood Bay, not even listed there because ain't nobody there. Oh, Mom's out at Wolves Den, though. And Pop Lance remains on. There's Lancel's here as well on site. What's Pop doing, Lancel? Shearwater Island. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. There's a couple of these I haven't heard. Maybe I should get out there and... Oh, where's Flair? Flair's out there. And a place called Dunor?
Duanor.
Duanor?
Duanor.
He says, I have no idea. I leave him alone.
Yeah. Well, Pop is probably fighting stuff and killing stuff. He does that.
Where is he?
I love these people that think they can hide from me. Where is Omnidon? He's in Don's Keep. Wow, didn't know if people still went there. Where is Cabezon? Oh wait, that one's already used.
Oh look, Mythic went out to Blood Bay just to give us a laugh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mythic.
Someone's in Ulfheim. You already know where Lancel is, right?
Yeah, she's sitting on the couch.
Yeah, she's right beside me. How about versus last play? Jotungrund. Yeah.
Jotungrund.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, you're using your...
I only have 5 tablets of finding.
He's using his little tablets of finding to find everybody.
Like I said, you can't hide from me.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. It's about that time to start wrapping things up for today. Because we've had a couple good laughs today. And of course, make sure you're bundled up. Make sure you're raffled up. As we'll be giving away 2-fers of the streamer bundles.
Oh, yes, we shall. In like 1 minute or something after we talk about our sponsors. ShroudMarketplace.com is going to go down for a little bit.
Yes, okay.
Upgrades things. So Shroud Marketplace is going to have that shopping cart thing upgraded.
Shroud Marketplace is getting an upgrade, so make sure you get out there. ShroudMarketplace.com.
May or may not break things horrifically. Don't know. We'll find out.
Can't break anything worse than they are in game.
Yeah.
But things are going to be really great once all those heritage items go away.
Oh, yes.
It's because lots more stuff.
And if they ever make the vault items go away as well. So,
yeah,
are you
I
ready?
don't foresee that happening as much, but
Yeah, you know what?
we can
It's like,
hope.
oops, I
But
forgot to announce
yes,
that that closed. But
let's close the giveaways.
I am super lucky. I get to trade things right on the lot.
Lomir wins again. Bridge Troll wins.
Congratulations, Lancel and Lomir.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you'll
Lomir
have a
just
roughly
winning.
20% chance. Oh, Lancel, I need you to click accept. And the Steam key giveaway, a lot more people are in on that. Box Try, he's getting a copy of dun dun dun
I never
mystery
heard that.
game bundle. Last word is going to Box Try. There you go. Last word.
There you
Or
go.
something like that. There you go.
And
then after
then
that,
we're going to close the game key giveaway on my side and pick a winner. And Ovagami is the winner. Let's see what Ovagami is going to get himself a copy of. Ovagami is going to get himself a copy of Pure Farming 2018. Pure
Nice.
Farming 2018 going out to Ovagami. And of course, we got to say thank you to all you folks for joining us here today and every day, because without you folks, we wouldn't be here for 7+ years, bringing you the latest news, entertainment, and hijinks and shenanigans right here on the lot in Owl's Head. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Bob Ross. And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, I've been away for so